Good afternoon and welcome to 11 Alive News at 4. I'm Jonathan Martin.
And I'm Faith Joshi, and the rain is coming down pretty heavy right now across the metro.
It certainly is. Take a live look right now outside. This is over downtown Atlanta. We are in for another evening of rain, placing us under another weather impact alert.
And we do have team coverage for you tonight, tracking every impact from the forecast to the roads.
We want to start things off, though, with meteorologist Melissa Nord. So, Melissa, what are we seeing right now?
We're seeing a lot of rain coming down, and this is the beginning of what's going to be phase number 2 of heavy rainfall moving in. So you can see big picture. It is a big storm system. A lot of rain overall. Also a severe weather aspect starting to move in to places to our southwest across the southeast. But I am tracking that rain impacting our evening commute. We had some really heavier rain early this afternoon, and that set the place for saturated ground, and as more heavy rain comes in, that could lead to standing water on the roadways, creeks and streams already going into flood stage as well. So right now the rain currently light in nature but steady across the perimeter. As we zoom into the metro, it doesn't matter what side of the perimeter you're on, it is raining. The rain is light in nature, but it's going to continue for the evening commute. Where I am tracking areas of heavier rain, that's across far north Georgia as you travel up into Fannin, Gilmer counties, and also out into the northeast Georgia mountains closer to Dahlonega, Helen, White County. We're tracking some of that heavier rain right now, and that is running off the topography, off the mountains into the lower valleys, and that could also lead to flooding. And then to the northwest, we go into Floyd County near Rome, Cedartown as well. In Somerville, the river there is going into minor flood stage, so more pockets of heavy rain filling back in on radar right now. But big picture, big weather system, and it's not done yet. We have to wait for this cold front to pass through before we're finally done with the risk of heavy rainfall and even the chance of an isolated storm later on tonight. Where I am tracking those storms right now, the conditions are much more favorable, is across these areas south of this front. That's where things are warm, unstable. These are big tornado watch boxes and some tornado warnings. But here in North Georgia, we have had that wedge of cool air helping to limit how many of these storms can turn severe. I'm most concerned about the rain tonight. The rain will be heavy at times. We remain in a flood watch through tomorrow morning and watching out, especially early tonight, for some rising water. That could mean creeks and streams and those roadways out there. So we remain in a flood watch, and that heavy rain builds back in as the sun sets tonight. Now, speaking of flooding, we are already starting to see, with multiple hours of constant rain, some flooding on Atlanta City roads. I want to turn now to Danielle Moss, who is live in our weather SUV. Danielle, what are you seeing on Piedmont Road? I see some flooding, what looks like right behind your shoulder.
Yes, that's exactly what we're looking at. We are on Piedmont Road. This is right underneath the Buford Connector. And as you can see, Melissa, it is a lot of heavy ponding on both sides of that bridge. What's happening is on the other side, you can't see any cars coming through. But here comes a car now. This is a Tesla going through. You can see how much rain has been collected. The cars, they're driving really fast, splashing water onto their other neighbors' windshields. It's causing a little bit of a backup, but once that light turns, that's at Piedmont Circle, we start to see the cars moving a little bit faster, and they're unaware because you can't see underneath the bridge how much standing water there's actually underneath it. So heavy rainfall has caused this. Now, on the side that we are, it's not as heavy. The puddles aren't as big, but still you can splash it onto our windshield. As myself and our photographer were driving into this little driveway that we're standing in right now, we literally had to turn the windshield wipers on a little bit higher out there. So definitely seeing a lot of ponding right now. We drove all the way to Windy Hill, but we didn't see any accidents on 75 at that time. That's about an hour ago, but I'm sure things have changed. For a look out on those roadways, here's Julie Smith.
Thank you, Danielle. And definitely things have changed. I actually drove that corridor of Piedmont twice today, and she's right. That ponding is huge under that overpass. So the name of the game today, folks, is take your time. You have to do that. Now, we do have these issues. This is one of many out there, but I'll start here on the east side of the perimeter. These are your northbound lanes moving really slowly of 285. This is just before Stone Mountain Freeway. That slowdown is happening. Of course, the wet roads, people are moving slowly, but we have an accident as well. A left lane blocked here due to the crash up ahead northbound at Church Street. So that's causing delays reaching back between I-20 and Covington Highway. But to add insult to injury, we also have a stall right there at Glenwood Road and 285 northbound. Then inside the perimeter over by the connector, you have eastbound lanes of I-20 moving really slowly. That's due to another stall just after the connector. Back to you.
All right, Julie, thank you so much. And at home, we want to make sure that you are prepared. You can stay weather aware by downloading the 11 Alive News app. All you have to do is scan that QR code on your screen. The app is free, and you can sign up for weather alerts and take that 11 Alive weather impact forecast with you wherever you go.